be sucked in off this one ball. Okay, monitor 2. I'll be back, and I've got to hook up some webcams in here. I think I'm going to have some issues with the internet here on the connection. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark where I'm going to drill these holes. Well, this is the monitor I dropped, so I don't know if this one's going to work or not if I get this in there. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with these wires for these monitors. I put these monitors in this winter, and I just got them lined up, but I need power to them, and I'm going to be running VGA cables to them to power them. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to go up through the bottom of these, and I'm going to have to drill holes into these cabinets somewhere, or if I'm just going to run the cables all the way through and come in up top of here. I'm going to go ahead and place the PC inside the closet here, and I'm just going to kind of lay out some wires and figure out what I'm going to do here. I really didn't want to drill holes into this $3,000 setup I got here, but you know, it has to be done. Don't void the warranty on all the cabinets doing this. I've got a 2-inch bi-metal hole saw here, which is going to give me a 2-inch hole, and then I also have little silicone things so I can run cables through it so I don't damage any of the cables. But we've got to run the power cables, so we'll go ahead and hook those up real quick. And I actually, if you watched in my other videos, then you saw me cut this hole here for this outlet here. I wasn't for sure that I was going to run this. But just temporarily, this will power my monitors up real quick. And this monitor here, I don't know if this monitor here is even going to work. I dropped it, the whole goddamn thing fell apart when I was putting it in. The whole monitor literally fell into pieces. But I have to get this garage going. And the main thing here is, for me to go live, I'm going to install, I don't know, 7 or 8 cameras in this garage to go live. And I had to build a PC with enough USB out ports for all those cameras. So a lot of power going to be sucked in off this one wall, which I think at the breaker box I'm going to have to go through the breakers, because the main problem with this small garage is also I have a power problem out here. I don't have enough power out here, so it's just like one thing after another, but it's been real slow to do this, so you're probably going to see me in different clothes throughout the day. I don't know if this monitor is going to be any good or not. And we're just going to plug these in, and then I will mess with the other wires after this, cleaning these things up. Still works crazy. Cleaning up all these wires. Hey, all right, we got all 3 here. I think I'm just going to go ahead and zip tie and clean all this stuff up. That is my audio cable. This is to run to the receiver, so when I'm playing on the computer, the 70-volt system can have power to the receiver. One VGA cable. We've got one DVI cable for DVI-D, I think is what it is. Yeah, DVI-D. And then I'll have, I think these, I think I bought these, I think these are 10-foot cables. Not 100% sure. Yeah, these are, so I have one VGA cable that's 6 foot, and I bought this stuff so long ago, and then I have two that are 10 foot, and I thought I was going to need the 10 foot because if I have to go straight up, you know, you're looking at a foot here, and then this is a 7-foot workbench, so I've got to go up, I go up a foot, go across here, 7 foot, down into this cabinet, and then to the PC. So I think we're going to use both 10-foot VGA cables, is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and drill a hole in each one of these cabinets and just go up the back side of it. Yep, I'm actually going to go through the top. Oh shit, that's hot. Oh my, burnt the hell out of my hand. Should have known better than that. My God. Get all three of these for the video cables to go up, and then we'll go all the way across. Now with the holes drilled in, we're going to go all the way through. I'm going to go through, have to go through both sides of these cabinets. Well, the people at Husky are never going to give me a warranty on these things. What the hell just happened to this? Okay, so got our holes, and now we're all the way through on each side into our cabinet, and that's going to run all our video cables. What we're going to do now is, before I have a meltdown, I'm just going to run the video cables onto each monitor, and then I'm going to have to come back and put the little plug thingies in. So on this far monitor, we want the 10-foot VGA, one of them. Then in the middle monitor, we want our 10-foot VGA. I mean, this stuff is only going to be like for internet browsing, looking up workshop manuals, wiring diagrams, connecting to the internet, and then we're going to go live in this garage with about, I don't know, I'm hoping to run at least 4 webcams, but we might go more. Maybe I'll start doing a Q&A for people that need help on their stuff that they're fixing. Okay, so we got, well, that one come unplugged. And we've got our 6-foot DVI, which I'm hoping that's enough. This whole monitor's fault. I don't expect this monitor to work. Okay, so it's another day out here, and I just finished up drilling my 2-inch holes. So what we're going to do now, since I already have my power cord and my VGA and DVI cables on the monitor set up, I've got these little small inserts that I'm going to insert into the holes, and basically because all the holes are pretty much kind of jagged, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert these little cable holes that you see on desks and stuff, and that'll protect the cables from getting damaged. And I'm going to run all the cables up and then through here and then get them down to the computer today. So it's kind of late here. I have some stuff to do, but we're going to get this computer hooked up. It's one of the last things that I need done. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting these in. I will actually, if anybody needs these, you can drill these holes in wood desks too. If anybody needs these, I'll put the description in the link below for the Amazon purchases. Just snap them in place. That drill bit that I used really left all this metal kind of jagged. So if you decide to do this in metal, you need to watch your fingers. Well, definitely cut your fingers up. Okay, now we'll start. I got one extra. They sold these in 5-packs. We'll start running these cables through. Okay, so one thing I didn't tell you is I don't believe this is my RCA cable, and this actually runs to the 70-volt system of the receiver. So if I run the PC, I can go ahead and get sound out of my stereo system from what's going on the PC. And it's just a male and a female RCA jack, and I'm just going to plug this into the speaker output. But we'll go ahead and get the power strip in here, and then I'll run the cables through. Didn't realize I had Dave Goggins talking here in the background. Okay, monitor 2. Boy, this is the cable that I'm going to be short. We'll mess with straightening this out after we get everything hooked up. Yeah, everything should be good here. Actually, this is the coat rack that was inside of the cabinet. I'm actually going to use it for the wires here. So the PC is probably going to have to face that way, which I'm fine with, whatever. Okay, and so what I actually have here is, because I'm just running VGA cables because the monitors are so old, because I just need the computer to basically get on the internet and YouTube. These are conversion cables. One of them will go to the HDMI graphics card, and then I believe this is the D-Link, not sure, which looks damaged. Oh boy. Anyway, so that cable looks damaged, so this probably isn't going to work. I'm probably going to have to wait 2 more weeks to get cables. So this first one that's shorter, this is for the farthest monitor. So I'll be able to change the monitor settings in Windows for what monitor is what once I get the monitors hooked up, like so. And the converter on this one's actually damaged, but I don't believe that's going to matter. We're just going to hook up our next VGA cable. And then we have our DVI, I think it's a DVI-D link cable. Oh. And now we'll need our power cable to our computer. I think I overwadded the power supply. It's 850 watts on this. We'll just kind of put our computer in here. See if it turns on. Okay, so right now, I got 2 out of 3 monitors to work. The 10-foot VGA cable that I bought for, I don't know, $2, apparently isn't any good. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this. I do have some cables in my house, but I've got one more VGA out here in the garage. And it actually wasn't the converter, it's the actual cable. Because I did just test this before I turned the camera back on. So what we'll do is we'll just remove the old cable here and then try to see if I've got enough reach, because that's only a 6-foot cable. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reach that cabinet. Oh, come on. All right. Just adjusting the brightness, and this one in the middle kind of looks like the color is a little messed up. This is all. This is all. Oh, computers, man. This is all jacked up. So this monitor moves the mouse to this monitor the other way, and then this monitor isn't even picking nothing up, and so I move off the other monitor that way. But I'm gonna just go ahead and try to get this thing closer to the inner wall there. So I'll be back, and I've got to hook up some webcams in here. I think I'm going to have some issues with the internet here on the connection. So be back in a day or two, maybe next week. Slow. Oh my God.